Most brides worry about rain on their wedding day. I watched my parents walk into my reception dressed head to toe in black, like they were attending a funeral. 150 guests turned to stare. The whispering started before my mother even reached the DJ booth. She didn't wait to be invited. She took the microphone straight from his hand and faced the room. "We are mourning the daughter we lost tonight." What happened after that changed everything. But what my husband did next is something no one in that barn will ever forget. My name is Wanda. I'm 29, and this is the story of how my own family tried to corner me into signing away $85,000 at my wedding reception. Let me take you back 18 months. I grew up in Mon Hills, Tennessee. One traffic light, one high school, one church that functioned as both sanctuary and rumor mill. In our house, there were two daughters. Belle was the one everyone saw, blonde, magnetic, effortless. When she walked into a room, people leaned in. I was steady, quiet, straight A's, part-time job at the farm supply store. I cooked dinner when Mom was busy driving Belle to dance rehearsals. The refrigerator was covered in Belle's photos, pageant sashes, competition ribbons, newspaper clippings. I once taped my honor roll certificate right in the center. By morning, it was gone. I found it folded in the junk drawer. After a while, you stop expecting to be seen. Fast forward 11 years. I was 27, working double shifts as a veterinary technician. I loved it. Animals don't compare siblings. They don't keep score. One evening, my mother called. "We need help with the house." The place was falling apart. Roof leaks, foundation cracks, original plumbing from the 70s failing one pipe at a time. Belle wasn't at the family meeting. She texted that she was busy. I wasn't. I handed my parents a cashier's check for $85,000. 10 years of overtime, skipped vacations, every spare dollar. I coordinated the contractors, reviewed invoices, checked progress on weekends. When it was done, the house looked brand new. Mom hugged me on the porch, eyes glossy. "This house will be yours one day. You earned it." No paperwork, no contract, just a promise. That handshake cost me $85,000. 3 months later, I met Cole. He was a contractor who fixed a porch repair at my parents' place. Quiet, direct, no unnecessary words. The kind of man who builds things to last. We started dating. The first time he came to dinner, my mother examined him like a product review. "What exactly do you do?" "General contracting," he said calmly. Later that night, I heard Belle on the phone through the walls. "He seems fine, but is that really the best she could do?" 6 months after the renovation, I stopped by my parents' house to grab some old belongings. My bedroom had been repainted lavender, Belle's favorite color. My things were in a plastic bin in the garage. "You don't live here anymore," Mom said. That was the first time I asked about the promise. "We'll figure it out later. Don't be pushy." Pushy. The word sat in my chest like ice. Not long after that, Belle started telling people in town that Cole had pressured me to pay for the renovation, that he was after the property. My parents believed her. Then came the call. "We've decided the house should go to Belle. She needs stability." I put $85,000 into that house. "That was a gift. Don't throw it in our faces." A gift? That night, Cole asked one question. "Do you have receipts?" I had everything. Bank transfers, contractor invoices, email chains, before and after photos. He told me to save copies somewhere secure. Then he said something that would matter later. "If they try something, we'll handle it smart." We planned our wedding without financial help from my parents. Small barn venue, wildflowers, string lights. A week before the wedding, Belle showed up to my apartment with a document titled Acknowledgement of gift. It stated that my $85,000 was a voluntary contribution with no expectation of ownership. Just sign it, she said. Mom wants peace of mind. I didn't sign. Cole photographed every inch of it and put it in a folder. On our wedding day, my parents and Belle walked in dressed in black. During the ceremony, Cole squeezed my hands whenever I trembled. At the reception, when the DJ invited toasts, my mother crossed the floor and took the microphone. "We are losing our daughter to a man who married her for our family home," she announced. Then she told me to sign the document in front of everyone. Belle walked over, placed the paper and pen on the table in front of me. "Just sign it," she whispered. "It was never yours." 150 people were watching. I didn't pick up the pen. Cole stood up. He walked to the projector and changed the slideshow. The first image, my bank statement. $85,000 wired to the contractor. Next, 4 months of invoices labeled "Paid in Full" by Wanda Mosley. Then, before and after photos of the house. Then, the screenshots. Texts between Belle and her boyfriend. I told them Cole is only with Wanda for the house. They bought it immediately. Once I get the house, I'm listing it. Easy $450K. Wanda's an idiot for pouring $85,000 into a house she'll never own. The room went silent. Then it shifted. You could feel the energy change. Cole turned toward my parents. "That's who told you your daughter's husband was a gold digger." Belle grabbed her purse and left. My mother followed. My father walked out without a word. The reception continued. The next morning, we met with a real estate attorney in Cookeville, Mitchell Farrow. He reviewed everything and confirmed what Cole suspected. "Unjust enrichment," he said. "You have a strong claim." I didn't want their house. I wanted my $85,000 back. We filed. 6 weeks later, they agreed to settle. Full repayment over 36 months, secured by a lien on the property. I signed a document that finally meant something. Belle lost her job at her real estate brokerage after her broker saw the wedding screenshots. Her boyfriend disappeared. She moved to Nashville shortly after. My father started calling every other Sunday. 5 minutes, awkward, consistent. My mother didn't call. In September, Cole and I bought our own fixer-upper on Ridgeline Road, both our names on the deed. He renovated it room by room. I planted a vegetable garden out back. For the first time, I had a house with my name attached in ink. Here's what I learned. Love is not the same as trust. Trust is a contract, even inside a family. You can care about someone and still refuse to let them take advantage of you. You are allowed to say no. You are allowed to protect what you built. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is sit still and let the truth speak for itself. I didn't sign that paper, and that changed the course of my life.